Final one, ladies and gentlemen, the AFC West. The Raiders will be last. They're going to be a 3-win team, but they are going to beat the Chargers. Ruin them like they always do. Then I have a tie. 9 wins each for both the Chargers and the Broncos, but I'll give the edge to the Broncos because the Chargers will lose to the Raiders. Chargers, like I was saying with the Ravens, have a lot of injury-prone players. Joey Bosa, you can't trust. J.C. Jackson came over from the Patriots, and really, when he was healthy, didn't look great. Now, again, their offense is a lot better. I think Kellen Moore is definitely a big upgrade over Joe Lombardi. Joe Lombardi was one of the worst coordinators in football last year. The thing is, I worry about the injury risk with their wide receivers as well, too, and the inside of that offensive line. Are they going to be able to get an inside running game? Eckler's plenty good on the outside, but inside running game will be tough. So I'll say them 9-8. Broncos 9-8 as well. They improved their offensive line massively. I think getting Mike McGlinchey, getting Ben Powers from the Ravens, too, a nice addition. They've had some receivers hurt, but Marvin Mims is a rookie that I loved as a prospect. Javonte Williams, I think will return nicely. He'll start a little slow, but he'll return nicely. And I think that defense, I was wrong on them last year. I'll take the L. I thought they were to fall off badly losing Fangio. They did not. I think they'll regress a little, but not to the extent that they were supposed to. I think they'll still be good enough to stay afloat in that division. The Chiefs will win the division, but I think it'll be a little tougher than people think because they have a lot of good young defensive players that they have to transition all at once. I think they're an 11-win team. Besides Chris Jones, really the only other star at a particular position is probably Nick Bolton. He was a nice young linebacker, but that's really it. The offense is a lot of coaching and wait and see and motion. But the Chiefs do win 11 games, but they're only going to be the number 3 seed in the AFC.
Obviously, my bottom team is the Raiders. They stink. I think they don't win one game this year. Their schedule is not easy. They have to play the Chiefs twice. They have to play the Chargers twice. They have to play the Broncos and Sean Payton twice. And their defense stinks, too, by the way. I feel bad for Josh Jacobs. I feel really, really bad for Devontae Adams. Renfro, I don't know what happened to that guy. I mean, he curled up in a ball and he's hiding in McDaniel's anus. And this guy was one of the best slot receivers in the league, and now all of a sudden he doesn't want to use him. Idiot. I think the Chiefs are the third. I don't know what Travis Kelce's injury is going to entail. I know everybody keeps saying it's nothing, but it's an extended knee, and that's not good for a guy that is long and has a lot of weight, and he's 33 years old. Stanley is their number 1 target, and this guy is hot and cold. They drafted like crap this year. Everybody keeps talking about Pacheco. I don't know what Pacheco's going to be this year when he's the number 1 guy. It's not Allaire anymore. It's him. Pacheco is a small guy, so he's going to take a big beating. The Chiefs are going to win between 9 and 10 games this year. I don't think they're as good, and I don't think Patrick Mahomes stays healthy this year. I think he gets hurt. That offensive line is not going to protect him. Losing their left tackle is a huge loss, and Brown going over to the Bengals only benefits them, but we'll see as we know what their offensive line did in the first half of the season. So I've got the Chiefs in third, 9 to 10 wins. 2 is the Broncos. I think the Broncos are a lot better than people think. I really do. I think they can run the ball with Williams. I think their defense was one of the best in the league last year. I think they're going to be even better this year as they rated them higher. I think they can make the throws. I think their weapons, Mims is a good player. I think Judy, with this offense, the way Peyton's going to use him, I think he's going to be even better than everybody thinks he's going to be. I think they're going to be able to put up points, and I think they're going to be able to play defense. I think the Broncos win 10 games this year, and they beat out the Chiefs for that second spot. And my number 1 team, the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert. I think J.C. Jackson coming back. I think Slater coming back. This is one of the better, more underrated offensive lines in football. They're going to be able to protect him. They're going to be able to run the ball with Eckler. They have Mike Williams. They have Kellen. The question is their coach actually going to call the right plays? Because the guy's a moron. But this defense is good. They're going to be able to put up the points. They're going to be able to stop a lot of teams. And their schedule fares for them at the end of the season. Give me the Chargers. 12 wins and might be the number 1 seed in the AFC this year.